Hi everyone, it's Friday. Here's our last reading of the week. We're going to be looking at hedgehogs, so why don't you read along with me? Hedgehogs are one of the best known creatures that can be found in our gardens. They are the only British mammal with spines, which are very useful as protection against predators such as foxes. When faced with an enemy, a hedgehog will roll it up into a tight ball, and the sharp spines make it almost impossible to attack it. Sometimes they cover their spines with saliva, but no one knows the reason for this. Hedgehogs are nocturnal, sleeping during the day and foraging for food at night. Their eyesight is weak and they rely on their sense of smell and hearing to find food. Small creatures such as insects, worms and snails are favourite foods, but they have also been known to eat birds' eggs, mice, frogs and even small snakes. They hibernate during the winter month, when their heartbeat can drop from about 190 beats to 20 beats per minute. The young are born in nests of leaves, and up to 11 babies, or hoglets, can be born at one time. They are born blind and rely on their mother to provide milk for the first 6 or 7 weeks of their lives. They then set off on their own to find food and shelter. Hedgehogs used to be quite common in our gardens, but there are far fewer of them today, and they are considered an endangered species. There are 2 things in particular that humans do that have a bad effect on hedgehogs. One is to put slug pellets on the garden, and the second is to try and feed them with milk, as they are lactose intolerant. Okay, so let's have a look at our questions for today. So if you pop the date at the top of your page and answer these questions for me, pause the video when you're ready to do that, and then start it again when we're ready to look at the answers. Okay, so let's have a look at the answers. Describe a hedgehog and how it protects itself. Your description should have some information about how they use their spines for protection. Question 2. What do hedgehogs eat? Hedgehogs eat earthworms, insects, snails, and occasionally birds' eggs, mice, and frogs. What do hedgehogs do during the winter? During the winter, hedgehogs hibernate. 4. Draw a picture of a hedgehog. Share your picture with Mr. Hudson on the school email. What's the name for a baby hedgehog? A baby hedgehog is called a hoglet. Question 6. Name 2 things which humans do that are bad for hedgehogs. Putting slug pellets on the garden and feeding hedgehogs milk are both bad for the hedgehog. Okay, thank you everybody. Have a nice weekend. We'll see you again on Monday.